It was. I thought we did really good things. I mean, when you win a game by that much, regardless of the opponent, you obviously did good things. And I thought our defense led to our offense tonight. I thought we did a great job of aggressiveness and turning them over. That led to a lot of points. We stole it from them or got some kind of accelerated breaks with some 3-on-2s, just with our aggressiveness on defense. And I thought that was the biggest takeaway. We played a lot of guys, got guys experience. Good, we didn't have to wear guys out with minutes tonight because we got a quick one on Friday, 1 o'clock game. But it's our goal was to be 1-0 today, and we did that. Didn't do everything perfect, could fix some things, but we got the win, and we'll get back to work tomorrow.
Coach, tonight Mike Green was a plus 34 as a game high. Could you speak to his impactfulness both on the offensive and defensive end as your floor general?
Yeah, I mean he's if you ever know basketball, New York City point guards, they take a lot of pride in being a point guard and being from New York City, and they all got something a little bit to them. It's hard to put in words, but it's a toughness, it's a confidence, and with him, I think he had in his intellect, his intelligence, and he competes, and you don't play that well at his size if you're not tough and you don't compete. And I love the fact he's done great things on offense. He's had moments on defense, and tonight I thought his energy on defense was really important, and that's one of the reasons we got plus 35.
And tonight as well, TJ was incredibly efficient, 7 of 8 from the field. Can you talk to how his impact is going to be felt in Sunbelt play coming from a conference like the ACC and his rebounding especially?
Yes, I mean, TJ had experience in the CAA at Drexel and got them to an NCAA tournament. And then he went to the ACC and played well, was productive. And he was sick last year, but 2 years ago he played really well. And, he's just somebody who fits into our style. He's still learning some things that we want to do and how we want to do things. But he plays so hard. He's got a great feel. He's tough. I think guys are doing a good job finding him. But I think he's finding the right times to be aggressive. And whether it's rebounding, passing, offense, and I think he's going to play even better. I mean, I can think of some things he needs to work on, and he's coachable, and he wants to work on them because he's got goals for this team, and he's got goals after this team. He wants to be a pro.
You had 4 scorers in double figures tonight, and then Jalen had 9. So just how big is that for you guys when you're able to have such a balanced scoring attack?
Yeah, I mean, we don't ever go into a game saying it's going to be this guy's night. We try to go play the right way. We want the ball to move. We want the ball to find the open guy. And if we're sharing the basketball, I think we've shown we could be a really good offensive team. And our assist total has been really high, and that is a great thing that kind of is contagious on the team when the passing, and that's going to help the shot selection. So I love their unselfishness. Usually when our assists are like that, we're going to have guys with big nights, a lot of guys with big nights scoring.
And then you kind of mentioned it in your opening statement, but just getting some other guys some minutes and building depth, and even in the short term, just not wearing guys out. Just how big is that, being able to kind of build that depth in games like this?
Well, you're going to need it's a long season, and a lot of games come at you quick. And we get to the Sun Belt play those Thursday, Saturday. Sometimes you're playing late, and on a Thursday night, you got to catch a bus for 4 or 5 hours and then play early on Saturday. And you need 8, 9, 10 guys sometimes. And injuries, illnesses, there's a lot of stuff going on, and you don't want the production to stop. And I want to keep some of those guys going. Some of those guys, need more minutes, deserve more minutes. Some guys in front of them are playing really good, but their time's going to come. And a game like this tonight, you get guys in there, get them game experience, give them rhythm, because we're going to need them later on.
You went with Mike and Xavier on the floor at the same time again tonight, when it was still kind of a game in the first half. What do you like about playing those two together? Like, what do they kind of bring as a duo out there tonight?
Yeah, we were in our preseason, and we do a lot of inter-squad scrimmages and competitions, and a lot of times when those two were on the same team, they were winning. And I like that, and then I was like, we're going to go into the season and use that lineup a decent amount. But then Mike Green had some injuries in preseason, so he was out a little bit. And then Xavier had some injuries, so we couldn't ever quite get them healthy and going, and now we finally have it. And I love having multiple ball handlers. I love playing 2 point guards together. I just think their energy and just how the ball moves and what they can do together. They got a great chemistry. They do. I saw it early in preseason, and it's a lineup we're going to use, pretty frequently going in the future.
You talk about their chemistry. Do you ever worry about, when you bring in Mike, do you ever worry about how somebody like Xavier might respond to that, where a guy playing the same position, but obviously they play well together?
Yeah, I think guys know if they can play, they're getting on the court, regardless of who's here. And, my first year here, I started 3 guys that would all call themselves the point guard. Terrell Strickland and Vado and Mike, and Matt Lewis. Like, those were all 3 kind of point guards, combo guards, and I played them all together. And I'll keep doing that. Our style, if you can play, you're getting on the court. And it doesn't matter your size or anything like that. And if you know how to play multiple positions, you can play more. And those guys are intelligent, smart. So I don't think they look at each other as competition. I think they push each other really hard in practice, but I love them out there together. And I'll continue to do that. Throughout my years, there's a lot of times you're going to be multiple point guards or positionless guys out there.
I asked the guys this, but since we're not going to see you guys for a bit before the Christmas holiday, just anything that you're hoping for under the tree this year?
A day off. I think I've had 1 day off in the last 3 months, and so I'm probably going to be pretty numb on Christmas and just try to recover. I know that Sunbelt's tough, and this, like everybody else, excited to be with family, and I really don't want to move. Watch some good games. Maybe the Cowboys can win for me on Christmas. I'll ask for that. Hopefully Dak don't throw interceptions. Does that count as a present? Yeah. Thanks, guys.